Alright, so how does the realistic Mach 2 compare and stack up against the JBl L65? Alright, the realistic, which I always heard about and wanted because I had a realistic 2100. I was lucky enough to find this at a thrift store. I think it was $25, and I had my father-in-law with me, and he got the senior discount half off. So I got these for a pretty good price. And I also did the mod, the mid mod. These did have the original realistic Mach 2 mid woofers, the mid drivers, but the foam was rotted away. And I happened to have these available from another time I was at the thrift store. I found these drivers, and I saw on Audio Karma that these might sound better, and yes, they do sound better than the mids that were originally on there. And these JBLs I found in the neighbor's trash for free. The L65 JBl, and in all right condition, except for they painted this black. I don't know why they, I don't know why they did that. So there's the other one. And I was just trying to compare the two, and well, I'll listen for a bit. Alright, these are the JBLs. Yeah, the positioning is not that great. I'm working with little room here. Alright, now realistic. Don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm getting remixes to popular songs. Hopefully it avoids the copyrights. So, not the best test, but I've tested on regular music.
Check out the remix. Let's remix it.
I don't know if it's apparent over the video, but for most music, the JBLs are just totally destroying the Mach 2s. I mean, for most music that I've listened to earlier, you know, I've listened to both for A, B for a while. And when I switch over to the JBLs, I lose some bass, but it's more controlled over at, you know, with the JBLs. The mids are there and the highs are very detailed on the JBL L65 as compared to the Realistic. Now the Realistic has pretty good imaging with these tweeters. These tweeters are not bad, and the mids are still, even with I bypassed, for the Realistic, I bypassed the hold on, my dog's making noise over there. He wants to go outside. Hey, who's out there? Go get him. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so anyway, JBL's is just like another league. Mach 2s go, up in decibels. They're real loud. And that's why I guess it's a good rock and party speaker. JBL's is just like audiophile quality. And not to say these Mach 2s aren't, a good listen, a good clean listen, but it becomes apparent how much the JBLs are a much better built speaker, and with more engineering went into them. So anyway, that's my review and comparison. They both, for most music, JBL wins. For some stuff, the JBLs get really, those tweeters get really annoying for some music. Maybe like rock. When you put on the Mach 2s, you could listen for hours with no fatigue, but on these JBLs, for like 10% of the songs, like the highs, I gotta go and turn down this brilliance. If you set it to 5 neutral, that's way too, like, that kills your ears. I set it to 3 and leave it there, sometimes 4. On this, I gotta turn the I can't leave this better than the I was saying I bypassed the fuses on these. They're like light bulb fuses, and this one was broken, so I bypassed it on this one, then I bypassed it on this one, added the mids. I plan to put new capacitors on these, because I notice the mids leak in a lot into these woofers. So now with this, the mids don't leak as much. It's very controlled. only like mainly just low bass comes out of there, low to somewhat mid, but everything's controlled on the JBLs. I didn't even need to recap them. They sound really good. And yeah, I found these in the trash. Alright, thanks for watching.